Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 8th August 2024. In this video, I'm going to generate a different supply demand zone reports generated by the NeoStock software for the purpose of premium subscribers. First, let me start with finding the stocks near demand and supply zones. We will also identify daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones. So I'm changing the time frame to half yearly. Let us find the stocks near half yearly demand zone. No stocks are available. For half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly supply zone. No stocks are available on half yearly time frame. Now I'm changing the time frame to quarterly. Let us find the stocks near quarterly demand zone. So two stocks are near to the quarterly demand zone. So I'll be giving you only few seconds time to watch the report. So I request you pause the video. Once you complete your study, you can proceed further. In case if you does not understand how to study this report, I request you complete our training video lesson number 21.1. That is part 1 of lesson 21. Okay, the next report is for quarterly time frame. Let us find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. So 3 stocks are filtered near to the quarterly supply zone. The next report is for quarterly. I'm changing the time frame to monthly. Let us find the stocks near monthly demand zone. 5 stocks are near to the monthly demand zone. And the next report for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. No stocks are available. So I'm going back and changing the time frame to weekly. Let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. 7 stocks are filtered near to the weekly demand zone. So I'm going back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly supply zone. 5 stocks are filtered near to the weekly supply zone. The next time frame is daily. Entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. 7 stocks are filtered. Let us verify any high liquidity demand zones from this list. This is already a pierced zone, so not a valid high liquidity zone. So we don't have any high liquidity daily demand zones from this list. Okay, the next report is for daily time frame. Let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. Only 1 stock is filtered. But this is already pierced 5 times. So it's not valid, but there could be something below, above this supply zone, might be acting as a a bull trap, or bear trap. Okay, the next one is 120. I'm changing the time frame to 125 minutes. So let us find the stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. 14 stocks are filtered. Okay, the next report is for 125 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes supply zone. 4 stocks are filtered. And the next time frame is 75 minutes. Entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. 13 stocks are filtered near to the 75 minutes demand zone. Let us identify high liquidity 75 minute zones from this list. But yeah, it is not. It is a valid zone because pierced count is 0. So which stock is it? Is a NIFTY PSU bank. So it is not a. It is an indices not listed in F&O category. So any others? Yeah, here we have Godrej Properties. Already we got a trade in today's trading session. Is it Godrej Properties we got today? Okay. Next one is MCX. Already tested 3 times. And the next one is Page Industries is a pierced count is 1. So we can't, it's not a valid high liquidity zone. So we have only 2 valid high liquidity zones. One is MCX and another one is Godrej Properties. Okay, next report. For 75 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. 4 stocks are filtered. Aarti Industries is a high liquidity 75 minute supply zone, already tested 7 times, 9 rejections from this zone. So you should look for a fresh fine-tuned 5 minute zone. That's it. We have only one high liquidity 75 minute supply zone from this list. So total we identified 3 high liquidity zones. Okay, fine. And the next time frame is 25 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 25 minutes demand zone. 3 stocks are filtered. And the next report is for 25 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 25 minutes supply zone. Again 3 stocks are filtered. The next report is changing the time frame to 15 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 15 minutes demand zone. 4 stocks are filtered near to the 15 minutes demand zone. Let us check how many of these stocks are having zone confluence. Already 2 stocks are pierced zones. First let us look for ITF confluence, 15 minutes confluence with 75 minutes time frame. This is the one, 15 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes confluence. Only 1 stock, but this is already a pierced zone. Okay, fine. And the next report is for 15 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 15 minutes supply zone. 5 stocks are filtered near to the 15 minutes supply zone. Let us check how many of these zones are having confluence with ITF time frame, that is 75 minutes confluence. 15 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone confluence. So here we have 15 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone. I am enabling the option. So none of those zones are having confluence. Okay, the next report is next time frame is 5 minutes, and let us find the stocks near 5 minutes demand zone. 8 stocks are filtered. Out of these 8, how many are having confluence with 15 minutes demand zone? Let us verify. Demand zone confluence, 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes demand zone is the ITF confluence. So 6 stocks are having ITF Confluence. Out of these 6, again, how many are having confluence with HTF demand zone? So already 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes is enabled. Now let us look into 5 minutes with 75 minutes, that is LTF and HTF. And also we will see ITF and HTF, that is 15 minutes and 75 minutes demand zone. So we have enabled all the 3 filters. Let us see. Now these 3 stocks are having a LTF, ITF and HTF confluence, all the 3 together. So that is what we mentioned here, demand zone confluence. So these 3 stocks. But in this AU Bank is already a pierced demand zone. Pierced count is there. Maybe below this zone there could be some 1 minute, maybe trap might be there, you can verify. So this is about demand zone confluence for 5 minutes time frame. So next report for 5 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 5 minute supply zone. Let us filter. So 7 stocks are filtered. Now price is near to the 5 minute supply zones. But how many of these excuse me. So how many of these supply zones are having a ITF confluence? So demand zone and supply zone confluence. So 5 minute supply zone with 15 minute supply zone I enabled. That means it is ITF confluence supply zones. Only 2 stocks are filtered. Out of these 2, one is already a pierced and another one is indices. That means there is no meaning again in checking for HTF confluence. Okay, this is about stocks near demand and supply zones. We also identified daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones, and also we checked for 15 minutes time frame and 5 minutes time frame zones having confluence with ITF and HTF. So the next report is about NIFTY and BANKNIFTY supply demand zone chain. First let's start with the NIFTY. Let's start with monthly time frame. I am generating monthly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. So these are the monthly supply demand zone chains. You should know zone column is having a high liquidity zones. You can find from here. And zones tested or not, you can look into test and rejection counts. And pierced count, if any of the zones are having, you can ignore those zones. Remaining columns you are aware. Zone achievement is also there here. And trend, whichever the time frame you select, that will be assumed as a LTF. So it is the monthly time frame is up because we selected monthly. So this is the way you should understand for the remaining time frames also. One time frame higher is ITF, one more time frame higher is HTF. Okay, this is the monthly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. NIFTY is not having any supply zones. So the next time frame is weekly. Let us generate a weekly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. So NIFTY is an ongoing supply zone, but this is not completed. Please remember, the 5/8/24 is this week candle. This leg out is still maintained till tomorrow, because tomorrow is the Friday, end of the week. Then this could be a valid supply zone. Until then, this is only for reference purpose. Please remember. Okay, the next time frame is daily. Now I am generating daily supply demand zone chain for Nifty. The next time frame is 125 minutes. Now I am generating 125 minute supply demand zone chain for Nifty. And the next time frame is 75 minutes. Now I am generating 75 minute supply demand zone chain for Nifty. The next time frame is 25 minutes. Now I am generating 25 minute supply demand zone chain for Nifty. The next time frame is 15 minutes. Now I am generating 15 minute supply demand zone chain for Nifty. And the last time frame is 5 minutes. Now I am generating 5 minute supply demand zone chain for Nifty. So this is about Nifty supply demand zone chain. Next we will generate Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. Starting from monthly time frame, Nifty Bank. That is nothing but Bank Nifty. So I am generating a Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain for monthly time frame. And the next time frame is weekly. Now I am generating weekly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is daily. Now I am generating daily supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 125 minutes. Now I am generating 125 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 75 minutes. Now I am generating 75 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 25 minutes. I am generating 25 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 15 minutes. Now I am generating 15 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. And the last time frame is 5 minutes. And I am generating 5 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. So this is about Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. And the next report is about income trades. First let me start with the monthly income trade bullish trade setup. For monthly income trade, entry time frame is daily. For bullish trade setup, entry zone is demand zone. And also in bullish bearish trade setup parameter, because our entry time frame is daily. So in daily time frame, I am selecting the value bullish. That means we have to generate bullish report for daily time frame. And next, the daily demand zones should not be pierced, because pierced zones are invalid. So that's why we are filtering pierced zones by specifying pierced count 0. Minimum value 0, maximum value 0. That means we are informing the software display only daily demand zones having pierced count 0. That's why we specified here daily demand zone. And the minimum odd enhancer score should be 12. And the zone achievement should be violated opposing zone, VOZ. So all the three filters are applied to daily demand zone. Now let us generate the report. So we got good number of stocks filtered, which are currently supporting bullish trade setup. Let me scroll the list down. So total 21 stocks are filtered. These 21 stocks are supporting bullish trade setup for a monthly income trade. Okay, now how many of these stocks are already having confluence with ITF time frame? That means all these daily zones, are there anything with having weekly confluence? Let us filter. So what I am going to do, so in daily demand zone confluence, I am looking for a daily demand zone with weekly demand zone confluence. That means ITF confluence. ITF zone confluence. So 10 stocks. Now the list is come down to 10. Okay, out of these 10 again, how many are having confluence with monthly? That means weekly, daily, weekly, monthly, all together confluence. So let us add 2 more filters. Already we have added the filter daily with weekly demand zone. Now daily with monthly demand zone confluence also I am enabling. And also weekly with monthly demand zone confluence, that is ITF and HTF confluence. This is also I am enabled. With these 3 filters, let me generate. Now the list is come down to 4. Earlier 10 stocks are having ITF confluence, weekly confluence. Now among the 10, these 4 are having even HTF confluence. So these are the stocks currently supporting bullish trade setup with even confluence, monthly confluence. Okay. And the next report is bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. For monthly income trade, entry time frame is daily, but bearish trade setup entry zone should be supply zone. And also in bullish or bearish trade setup, in daily time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. And the filters also, pierced count should be 0 on daily zones, especially daily supply zones. So that's why in pierced count, in daily time frame, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. And now they are applied to daily supply zone. And the minimum odd enhancer score should be 12. And the zone achievement should be violated opposing zone. Now this is for the bearish trade setups, daily bearish trade setup, entry time frame. Now I am generating the filter. Now none of the stocks are currently supporting any bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. Okay, fine. And the next report is a bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. For weekly income trade, entry time frame is 75 minutes. Bullish trade setup, it is demand zone. Bullish or bearish trade setup in 75 minutes. I am selecting bullish. Now 75 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So that's why I want to set for 75 minutes time frame. Minimum value 0. Maximum value 0. and zone achievement is violated opposing zone, minimum odd enhancer score should be 12. Now all the three parameters are applied to 75 minutes demand zone. Now let us filter the list. Now 11 stocks are filtered. These 11 stocks are currently supporting bullish trade setup for a weekly income trade. Now how many of these stocks are having confluence with ITF time frame? So LTF is 75, so 75 with ITF. ITF is daily. So 75 minutes demand zone with daily demand zone confluence. We have enabled ITF confluence. Let us filter the stocks. Now 7 stocks are filtered. So these 7 stocks are having confluence with the daily time frame. Now how many of these stocks again having confluence with the weekly time frame? That is a HTF confluence. LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. Let us add 2 more filters. Okay, here 75 with the daily and 75 with the weekly also we should enable. And also daily and weekly, that is ITF and HTF zone confluence also we should enable. So all the 3 confluences. Now 2 stocks are filtered. So currently these 2 stocks are having confluence with both LTF, HTF and ITF confluence. That is weekly and daily, weekly and 75 minutes and also daily and 75 minutes. You can always see the confluence list we selected. Okay, this is about bullish trade setup for weekly income trade with confluence. And the next report is bearish trade setup for weekly income trade. For weekly income trade, entry time frame is 75 minutes. For bearish trade setup, entry zone is supply zone. And also in bullish or bearish trade setup, in 75 minutes entry time frame, I should select the value bearish. And also 75 minute zone should not be pierced. So pierced count on 75 minute supply zones. We are setting minimum maximum value 0. Zone achievement should be violated opposing zone. Minimum odd enhancer score should be 12. With these filters, I am generating the report. So 2 stocks are filtered. But unfortunately, demand zones are pierced, but because we already set pierced count 0. So both Bajaj Finserv and PVR Inox, they are high liquidity. One is high priority high liquidity. This one is low priority high liquidity, already tested. Okay, this is about weekly income trade, bullish and bearish trade setups. And the next report is, here one point we forgot. What is that? We need to check whether these zones are having confluence with ITF time frame. So the supply zones, we are checking 75 minute supply zone with the daily supply zone confluence. I enabled. Let us check. Yeah, both the stocks are having confluence with the daily time frame. Let us check weekly confluence also. That is a HTF confluence. So 75 minute supply zone with weekly supply zone confluence and also daily with weekly supply zone confluence, all the 3 confluences. Only one stock is having. So that means Bajaj Finserv weekly supply zone, the 75 minute supply zone is having confluence with both daily and weekly, and also daily and weekly also having confluence. So all the 3 confluences we described here. Good. So this is about bearish trade setup for weekly income trade with confluence. The next report is daily income trade. For daily income trade, entry time frame is 15 minutes. Entry zone for bullish trade setup is demand zone. And also in bullish or bearish trade setup, in 15 minutes time frame, I am selecting bullish. And also 15 minutes supply zone should not be, 15 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So in 15 minutes time frame, I am applying a minimum value 0 and a maximum value 0. And zone achievement violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score should be 12. Now all the 3 filters are applied to 15 minutes demand zone. Now let us filter the stocks. 6 stocks are filtered. These 6 stocks are bullish trade setup for daily income trade. That is, entry time frame is 15 minutes here. Okay, now let us check how many of these demand zones are having confluence with ITF time frame. LTF is 15 minutes, that is entry time frame. So the ITF is 75 minutes. So let us check 15 minutes and 75 minutes zone confluence, demand zone confluence. So 15 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes demand zone I enabled, that is LTF and ITF together, confluence. 5 stocks are filtered. Excellent. Now out of these 5 demand zones, how many demand zones are again having confluence with HTF time frame? That is the LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. Let us check. Out of these 5, we have 15 minutes demand zone with 75, 15 minutes demand zone with the daily demand zone confluence I am enabling, and also 75 with the daily demand zone confluence also I am enabling. All the 3 confluence let us filter. None of these stocks. Previously, like what we have seen, only ITF and LTF confluence is there. Fine. So this is about bullish trade setup for daily income trade. Next, bearish trade setup for daily income trade. Entry time frame is 15 minutes. Entry zone should be supply zone for bearish trade setup, and also in bullish or bearish trade setup, 15 minutes time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. And a 15 minute supply zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count and 15 minutes time frame, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value I am setting 0. And the zone achievement should be violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score should be 12. With all the 3 filters, I am filtering the stocks. So currently good number of stocks are supporting bearish trade setup for daily income trade. The reason is current market is moving down. So all the bearish trade setup stocks are enabled for daily income trade, that is short-term income trading. Even NIFTY Bank is supporting bearish trade setup. And NIFTY Bank high liquidity zone is also pierced. Okay, let me scroll the list down. So total 17 stocks are filtered. Reliance is supporting bearish trade setup. Infy is supporting bearish trade setup for the short-term income trade point of view. Okay, now let us check how many of these stocks are having a confluence with the ITF time frame. So entry time frame is 15 minutes, so that is LTF. So ITF should be 75 minutes. So we should look for 75 minutes supply zone confluence. So now we are looking for supply zone confluence. So 15 minute supply zone with 75 minute supply zone we enabled. Let us check how many of these stocks are having confluence. Now again 16 stocks are having, 16 and one more down, yeah, total 16. 16 stocks are having confluence. All the supply zones. So out of these 16, how many of them again having confluence with the daily time frame, that is 15 minutes, 75 minutes and daily. Let us check. So already this is enabled 15 minutes plus 75. Now let us add 15 minutes supply zone confluence with the daily supply zone, and also 75 with the daily ITF and HTF confluence. With all the three filters, let us check the list. Now the list is come down to 5. Out of 16, only 5 stocks are having confluence with both ITF and HTF. All the supply zone confluence. This is what you can verify here. Supply zone confluence. So Nifty Bank is having this supply zone is having confluence 15 minutes with 75 and also 75 with the daily. Okay. So the next report is bearish trade setup for daily income trade. For daily income trade, just now we looked into the daily income trade bearish trade setup. The next one is hourly income trade. For hourly income trade, entry time frame is 5 minutes. For bullish trade setup, entry zone is demand zone. And also in bullish or bearish trade setup, in 5 minutes time frame, I am selecting the value bullish. And also 5 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count, in 5 minutes time frame, minimum value I am setting 0. Maximum value I am setting 0. And zone achievement should be violated opposing zone. Minimum odd enhancer score should be 12. All the three filters are applied to 5 minutes demand zone. Now let us filter the stocks. 5 stocks. Currently only 5 stocks are supporting bullish trade setup for hourly income trade. Okay, now how many of these stocks are having confluence with 15 minutes time frame? But look into PI Industries and MRF, both are having high liquidity zones, demand zones. Okay, anyway, let's look into the zone confluence. ITF confluence, demand zones. So 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes demand zone confluence I enabled. Now let me check how many of the stocks. Oh, both MRF and PI Industries, both are having confluence with, both the demand zones are having confluence with 15 minutes time frame. Already PI Industries has given a successful entry already. Okay, the next one is, let us check how many of these 3 stocks. One is already indices, remaining 2 are in equity stocks. Let us check how many of them are again having HTF confluence also. So 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes already enabled. Next 5 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes demand zone I am enabling. And then 15 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes demand zone also enabled. So all the 3 ITF, LTF, ITF and HTF confluence. So all the 3 stocks are having confluence with all the 3 time frames. Demand zone confluence 75, 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frames. And the next report is a bearish trade setup for hourly income trade. For bearish trade setup for hourly income trade, entry time frame is 5 minutes, entry zone is supply zone, and also in bullish or bearish trade setup at 5 minutes I am selecting bearish, and this 5 minute supply zone should not be pierced. So in the peers count on 5 minutes time frame, minimum value 0, maximum value 0 we set, and zone achievement should be violated opposing zone, and minimum odd enhancer score is 12. Now all the three filters are applied to 5 minutes supply zone. Now let us filter the stocks. 11 stocks are filtered. All these 11 stocks are supporting a bearish trade setup for hourly income trade. And out of these 11, how many are having zone confluence? Let us verify to increase the probability. So going back, first let me add ITF confluence, that is 5 minutes with 15 minutes, the supply zone confluence. So 5 minute supply zone with 15 minute supply zone, I have enabled the option. Now let us filter the stocks. Now list is come down to only 4 stocks. So these 4 stocks are having, supply zones are having confluence with the ITF time frame. And both the stocks are having high liquidity zones. And NIFTY Private Bank is also high liquidity. NIFTY Financial Services, this is low priority high liquidity zone. This is also there. NIFTY Financial Services is also there in F&O category. So 3 are valid here for F&O point of view. Okay, out of these 3, out of these 4, how many are having even HTF confluence? Let us verify in case, if anything. HTF is 75 minutes time frame. Okay, 5 minute supply zone with 15. Next 5 minute supply zone with 75 minute supply zone I enabled, and also 15 minute supply zone with 75 minute supply zone also I enabled. With all these 3 zone confluence, only one stock, that is NIFTY Private Bank only. This is an indices not listed in F&O. Okay, this is about in different income trade, all the 4 income trades for monthly income trade, weekly income trade, daily income trade, and hourly income trade. All we have completed. And in the last report, let us generate the stop buffers based on daily ATR. So this is the list. First 17 in this list are indices. That includes all sectorial indices. Remaining all are equity stocks listed in F&O category. So I keep on scrolling the list down. Any of the stock you want to refer, please pause the video. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. So this is the end of the report. I hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.